Hello everyone. This week we are offering a couple of bourbon barrel aged reds to keep you nice and warm. And if you are a bourbon aficionado, you may already know that bourbon barrels are a little bit different from wine barrels. They are made from all new American oak, have a very heavy char on the inside, and they're a little bit taller and skinnier, giving whatever is in the barrel more contact with the wood. First up, we have the Finca Las Moras bourbon barrel aged Cabernet Sauvignon, and this is the 2017 from San Juan, Argentina. And this bottle was aged with previously unused bourbon barrels, and this provides a very smooth, silky Cabernet without adding any additional alcohol. The unused bourbon barrels are a clever way of imparting a lot more oaky flavor and improving the texture of the wine without having to increase the price point. And this nice cost-cutting method is actually the reason why American winemakers started using bourbon barrels in the first place, and it is super effective. The Finca Las Moras is a soft and smooth, heavy-hitting Cabernet with notes of sticky plum jam, honey, blackberries, and charred oak, and it definitely hits those intense, jammy fruit notes that are so comforting in the winter. Next up, we have the Four Virtues Bourbon Barrel Aged Zinfandel. This is 2017 out of Lodi, California, and this guy is a totally different animal. You can see that the bottle is less of a wine bottle and more of a Scotch bottle, and that definitely makes sense with this wine. This Zinfandel was aged in oak and then finished in used bourbon barrels, which definitely increases the ABV and also adds a very distinct bourbony finish. The Four Virtues has bright, intense notes of raspberry and strawberry up front, but the finish is all barrel with layers of butterscotch, burnt caramel, spiced chocolate, and smoke. It is dangerously easy drinking at 16.8%, and I would recommend that if you love bourbon to enjoy this bottle of wine at room temperature so that you can get all of those nice spirited notes. But if you would prefer something that's a little bit more mellow and fruit forward, to chill this bottle down to about 60 degrees. Both of these wines are available in-house by the glass and bottle, and this week we have a thick cut pork chop that we made specifically for the Zin, and it goes alongside a raspberry Zinfandel sauce. The retail prices for these bottles are insanely good. They are $21 per bottle, but if you buy them as a pair, that gets down to $19 per bottle. They are available on our online store, and the link for that store is in the description box below or back on our main page, depending on where you're watching this. But you can always come in for dinner and take a couple home with you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.